All right, guys, so we're heading out on a pretty wild rescue right now. There's a report of a hornbill, like Zazu, different species actually, but a hornbill that's been visiting somebody's bird feeder.
Yeah, and this bird has been making rounds on social media. It's all over Facebook, all over the Nextdoor app, and we're afraid that the bird is going to end up in the wrong hands. So we're working with a parrot rescue right now, and we're about 5 minutes away. And a storm just passed, and they do have eyes on the bird. So we're gonna see if we can go get him. Now, this may sound like an easy rescue, but one mistake, that bird is not gonna trust you anymore, and he's gonna fly away.
Yeah, birds are not easy; they fly.
Yeah. So we're gonna see if we can get him. I mean, it's definitely a hornbill. He sent us lots of pictures, so definitely a red-billed hornbill.
Yeah. So crazy though. Like, it has to be an escaped pet, something like that. Just pretty wild. I mean, we've never heard of a hornbill flying around in South Florida. You know, they're native to Africa, so this is pretty darn cool. Now, how are we gonna get them is the hard part. We have nets, we have food. We're gonna try to lure them over with some food, and then I think our best bet is to try and see if we can
get him in a carrier.
Get him to go into the carrier right behind us voluntarily, like, you know, like lead a little bread trail of worms is what I'm trying to say, up to the carrier and get him to hop in there and then close up. You know, because that's kind of the best bet. Because if we just come out there swinging nets and trying to catch him, he's just gonna fly away and never gonna see him again.
Yeah. So we're hoping we can get him today. Rescues like this, sometimes it's better to do over a course of a few days, just so we can gain his trust. And then once they trust you, that's when you grab them. I know that sounds so mean, but like,
earn the trust and betray
them. Yeah.
So we're here now. The people that own the house are so super nice, and they have a beautiful house, beautiful yard, and right there is where this hornbill likes to sit. And he likes to eat from that feeder right over there. So right now we're just waiting him out. I mean, you know, it's really hard work sitting under a fan in a beautiful patio, and
this is a beautiful house.
We're really struggling right now. I'll tell you what, guys, this is a hard rescue. But we're just gonna stake him out right now and just hang out and wait for him to come.
So we'll see. Hopefully he shows up. We've been here for an hour now. We still haven't seen him. We're walking around looking at different trees. The homeowner said that he usually comes around in the afternoon, like 3 o'clock. And when we got here, he had just left. So we're hoping he comes back, but right now the plan is if we don't see him today, we're gonna come tomorrow while he's feeding, and hopefully he'll come then and we'll be able to grab him.
So this rescue has been really challenging. The bird is obviously a bird, so he flies. He's very, very mobile. And what keeps on happening is we get a report of this bird, and by the time it comes to us, we go to try to respond to it, the bird's already gone. And so it'll show up in the backyard, people don't know what they're looking at, and they post it online, and then by the time that trickles over to us and we can respond to it, it's already on the move. And so we've been trying to play catch up with this. The first place that we went to, it just never came back. And then we got another report of it like 20 minutes away, and then another report of it, and then it's just kind of all over the place. And this has made it extremely challenging for us to try to keep up with the bird. So we're working with Palm Beach Parrot Rescue, and thankfully they have been monitoring all these reports and then sending information over to us so we can try to respond to it. Now, with this bird, though, they have a very specialized diet, and what we've seen and the photos and videos people have taken is that the bird is feeding on peanuts and bird seeds, and that's definitely not the proper diet for this animal. And it should be eating a lot of insects and fruit and things like that. Like, peanuts is not good for this bird, okay? So we definitely want to get a hold of it to help it out, but we're also trying to get a hold of it before some unscrupulous people do. There are some people who are posing as rescues, who are not, who are trying to get a hold of this bird for personal gain or to sell it or something along those lines. We don't really know what their motivation is exactly, but we do know they are being fictitious and what organization they represent. And so that's why we're trying to get a hold of this animal with Palm Beach Parrot Rescue first.
Yeah, and a lot of people that we're talking to are also saying the bird's being attacked by other birds.
Yeah.
He's like, they keep saying he doesn't play well with other birds.
Yeah, and he keeps on trying to break into people's houses.
He's literally, every single photo that we've seen posted online, he's like looking in the window like a creeper.
Yeah, he's like, it's very, apparently he knows that his normal food is in homes, and he's trying to get back into a house because he thinks he's going to get the food that he used to have.
Yeah, but it's been like a week and a half, and like we haven't even seen the bird in person yet, so it is definitely frustrating, especially when you see a post on social media and people don't know what they're looking at, you know?
Yeah.
Person that doesn't know what they're looking at, they could mistake it as like an ibis or some kind of migratory bird, but they don't know it's a hornbill. So
Yeah. So all we can really do is sit and twiddle our thumbs and wait for reports to come in, and that's all we've been doing, and then try to respond as quickly as we can when they do.
all right, here we go. Some worms ready for him. I'm sure he is starving. He's been living off of birdseed and peanuts, and they're not supposed to eat either of those things, so we'll see. Oh my goodness. Hey buddy, do you want some worms? Look. No. I have a net too. Hey buddy, you're okay. You're okay. All right. I'm gonna probably use a net then. It's okay. Here. See if we can get him on the floor. Hold on. It's all right, sweetheart. There it is. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness, buddy. It's okay. It's all right. I know you're very angry. You've been through so much.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww.
It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. It's okay. He bites really
Yeah,
hard.
I know. We watched him crush that peanut,
All right.
so.
I got worms for you, sweetheart. Oh my goodness. All right. Oh my God. I can't believe this. Hey, sweetheart. You're okay.
Listen to the talking.
You're okay. He's probably so freaked out. Here you go. Look.
Oh, he is.
Worms, okay? Worms for you.
So he was up in the sea grape bush there with his roach in his mouth and got attacked by about 13 birds.
Poor guy. He's been
Yeah.
through so much. Here you go, buddy. All right. Well, he is contained. Thank you
Okay.
so much, guys. We just got back to the house, and right now I have him in my bedroom. These hornbills obviously are not kept commonly as pets. So I would not be surprised if he's an import. Therefore, he could have lots of parasites and diseases. So it's very important for him to be as far away from my other birds as possible. So he's probably very hungry. He's been living off of little bugs that he has found outside and peanuts and seeds, which they're not supposed to eat. So I just went ahead and prepared him some food. I have the soft bill pellets, some fruit, and some hard-boiled egg. So we're gonna open it up and give it to him, and then I'm just gonna kind of back off and let him be in my room alone with the lights off, where it's quiet and he can have, you know, his own space. All right, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Here you go, look. Look. Why are you ripping up my towel? Hey, that's my towel. Sir, that is my towel. That's my good towel too. Petrie, oh my God, stop.